Hey everyone, happy Friday. My name is Caitlin and I'm Freckles and Flat Whites. Today it is snowing. As you can see behind me, I'm in Keystone. So I've been working from Keystone since Thursday, which has been amazing, and it's just been amazing to watch the snow. It has stopped snowing, but it was snowing this morning and it was amazing. And I have a big cup of coffee because this is what comes with the apartment. If you watched last week's vlog, I said that I wanted to go through some questions and I wanted to go through almost a goal review and reflection of what happened in January. And this is something that I was inspired to do by Renee Amberg. If you don't follow her, please do yourself a favor and follow her. She's a US influencer based in New York, and she has more of a, I guess her kind of style of vlogging is more aspirational, and she gives you really good book recommendations, which I love. So I really like watching her, and also all her Trader Joe hauls which she does. I find new things to buy. But I thought, even though it is the middle of February, to review what happened in January, because a lot happened in January. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I was unable to travel back home to South Africa to visit my family, and it really took me a while to come to terms with that, and it was pretty tough for me. So January was a really rough month for me personally. It also fed into my professional life as well, which was really tough, but I'm feeling stronger, and I don't want to say stronger, I'm feeling better, and I've come to terms with the fact that we won't know when we're going to be going home, and that's okay. So I obviously didn't want to use Renee's exact questions. I decided to do some desktop research, and I found some questions that I'll be asking myself and reviewing with you. Okay, so I was getting a little bit bright in the corner there. I'm still sitting at the dining room table here in our apartment for the weekend, and I've got the beautiful snowy view, but I thought I would just change because the light is kind of streaming in on like one side of my face. I said that I'm going to ask myself some questions and review January with you. So the first question is, what was the best thing that happened last month? And I am super excited to share this with you, but I got into a mentorship program. I have shared this before. I'm in market research. That is my full-time job, and I joined the WIRE community, which is Women in Research, and they do this amazing mentorship program every year. And in January I decided to apply again. I tried to apply in 2019, but sadly they were swamped with applications and they closed earlier than the deadline, so I wasn't able to apply then. But this year, as soon as the applications opened, I applied, I think within the week. And in January I heard back that I got paired. I have a mentor who is also in the research industry that I can now tap into on a monthly basis, and that is definitely the best thing that has happened in January for me. Finding out that I was paired, I now have this mentor for the next 12 months, and we've already had a few meetings, and it's going great. I'm learning so much from her, and I'm just really excited to see what I can do with her support and her guidance for the next few months. So that is the best thing that happened to me last month. Next question is, what is the one thing you learned last month? I obviously went through a number of disappointments trying to get home. We kept on booking flights, rebooking flights. The airline I was using kept on cancelling my flights, just the one leg from Amsterdam. And then I eventually got on to another set of flights for February, and funny enough, I was meant to be leaving today. Then Biden came into power and he put South Africa on the ban list in January, towards the end of January. I think during that time what I learned was just to accept the unexpected. I'm definitely someone who likes things organized. I like to know plans. I like to have everything figured out, and January I had to definitely step back and just take a deep breath and say, it's okay, be gentle to yourself. You can't go home right now. You just have to keep on going. So I definitely learned to be kinder to myself and to try and find the positive in some of the negative situations that I found myself in January. So I think that is definitely a big takeaway for me from last year. Next question. What are some things that happened last month that you are grateful for, and why? This is a good question. Thinking back to January, I honestly am grateful every single day that I wake up. Both myself and my husband, we wake up feeling healthy. We wake up being able to exercise. We wake up being able to have food on the table. Our jobs have never been impacted during this whole thing. So I think just overall, going into January and still being in this current situation, I'm just thankful that we both have been so incredibly blessed with having a roof over our heads, still being able to work full time and not being financially impacted. So I'm just really, really grateful for that. And I think that gratitude is going to carry on in the next few months. I'm obviously waiting to the day till my family, my parents and my grandparents can get the vaccine. So as soon as that happens, that is definitely going to be my next thing. But right now, I'm just grateful that we went into the new year still with jobs, with our health, with our family members and friends who are also healthy and doing fine back in South Africa. Just taking a sip of my coffee and my really big mug. Just taking a quick breather before I dive into some of the other questions. But first I do that, I want to show you. I got my Valentine's Day nails. Hopefully you can see my Valentine's Day nails. Ooh, you can see this little heart here. I found this amazing nail artist called Anastasia in Denver. Her handle is Denver Manic, and she does heart gel. So I love going to get my nails done by her. And I never used to be that adventurous with nails. My sister is definitely more the adventurous one, but seeing the nail art culture in Denver, it inspired me to get creative. And so I've got beautiful Valentine's Day nails, which I'm super happy about. So just wanted to share my nails. Moving on, the next few questions are all about like self-care and mental health, which I really felt is important to ask yourself, and it's something I have been thinking about and doing kind of self-check-ins on a regular basis with myself, just because we are still so cooped up and limited in what we can do. So I really like the next few questions. The first up for self-care is, did you make time for self-care, rest and fun? And then why or why not? I am definitely a huge advocate of self-care, and how I guess self-care can be so many different things to so many different people. For me, self-care is putting on a face mask, watching series, working on my coffee blog, and exercising or doing yoga. Those are kind of the core things that I enjoy doing to kind of really keep me sane, keep me in check, and I definitely have the time for that right now. So I'm definitely not lacking in the self-care. The next thing that I do want to do and especially in February and leading into March, I want to get into a better routine. I haven't been in a very good routine, and that ties into your self-care. And I think it's also the fact that I work from home, don't really leave the apartment. There's no break between home and work right now. So getting into a better routine, I think, will definitely help with that self-care and improving mental health as well, just to kind of get outside, get into a better routine. It's getting warmer, so I'm really excited that it's going to be warmer soon. The days are getting longer, so we'll be able to go to parks and go for hikes after work, where right now it's almost wake up, work, maybe take a lunch break if we're lucky, stop working at like 5 or 6, and then make dinner, watch series, go to bed, and repeat. It would be really good to get into a better routine. I also don't give myself enough time in the mornings to fully wake up, kind of orientate myself before getting into the day. I work a lot with colleagues based in Africa, so my mornings are super early and I have a lot of morning calls. So I do want to, now that it's getting lighter, get up earlier, have that time to actually have my coffee, wash my face, get dressed, and then be in the right mindset to own the day. I've obviously been doing the best I can, and everyone is doing the best they can right now, but I think I just want to improve that a little bit, and I think it will just help me be more successful in my job, and also more successful in the content that I want to create for everyone on my Instagram account as well as on YouTube. Definitely had a good time with self-care and relaxing and fun in January, and that's definitely something that I will be continuing in February and the rest of the year. What is something you did to improve your emotional health? And this again really ties into self-care and getting a better routine. I think I'm definitely lacking in that, so I don't think I did too much to improve my emotional health in January. As I said, it was a very tough time, lots of disappointments, just kind of taking that all in and saying, okay, you just need to continue going. Helps to get that right mindset, but it doesn't necessarily help in the long term. So I think if I focus on getting a better routine, I can definitely better answer this question in my next review and evaluation of myself. In my professional capacity, I obviously do have goals, but I'm not going to share that with you right now. The goals I'm going to set for myself and share with you, they are mainly relating to my Instagram, to my blog, to this YouTube, which I think a big thing that I didn't think I would achieve is launching a YouTube channel and sticking to releasing a weekly video. I did do this later in the month in January, and I honestly really enjoy filming. It's something that I've never done, and editing the footage is a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. Honestly, I only have, I think, 14 followers, and first of all, thank you for following and thank you for watching. But I love that I even just get one view, honestly one view. When I load something, I constantly refresh and I'm like, yes, I've got one view. As long as I have one view, I feel like I've done something. So thank you for watching, and if you're liking what you see right now, please do subscribe if you aren't subscribing right now, and please do follow me on Instagram. My handle is @freckles_and_flat_whites. There I'm obviously much more active, or trying to. It is honestly just me in my spare time doing this, but I really loved growing this community. One goal that I did set myself for Instagram is to achieve 700 followers by the end of January. Sadly, I didn't get that goal. I do have over 700 followers now, but that only happened in February, so that was a little bit disappointing because I do try and set monthly goals for Instagram, and at the moment I'm trying to achieve 100 followers a month. I've seen now that it is slowing down, but again, that's also because I I can't be as engaged on Instagram as I would like, because I do only post when I have a free moment. I post in the evenings. I try and plan as much as possible in the evenings. It's getting tough trying to get new content, and I'm trying to be as creative as I can, but of course there are challenges that come with that. So I think my goal for February is to hopefully achieve 750 followers. I've cut it down by half because I've just seen how slow the traction is, and that's really okay. As long as I have good people that follow me, I really appreciate everyone's likes, comments, saves, reshares, whatever the algorithm is at now. But thank you to everyone who do follow me on Instagram and who engage with me, and I do try and respond to all the comments, all the DMs. But that is obviously something that didn't happen in January, but it's okay. And I'm hoping to achieve the 750 mark that I have. I've heard that getting your first 1,000 followers on Instagram is the hardest thing that you can do. So I'm really hoping that I can get to 1,000 followers in the next 2 to 3 months. That is another goal of mine. I also want to continue growing subscribers on YouTube, but YouTube is very foreign to me. I'm trying to figure out what content people like, so I don't think I'm going to get to 1,000 followers on YouTube anytime soon, but who knows, things can happen, and maybe everyone loves the gore review as much as I do. This actually relates to what I've just chatted about. What is the one area that you need to focus on for this upcoming month? And I've already mentioned that for my Instagram platform, for my Instagram account, I want to hopefully achieve 750 followers. So that is something that by the end of February, hopefully I can share back with you if I achieved that goal, if I didn't. If you want to share my profile, please go ahead and do. I've seen that, I think it's bookmarking, commenting, and resharing are kind of the top 3 things that increases engagement to your platform. So if you can do that to all my posts, I would really appreciate it. But no stress, you don't have to do that. I also decided I did this actually beginning of February, but I decided to redesign the filters that I use, so the presets that I use. So I have bought presets because I'm not a contrast light expert. So for me right now, buying someone else's presets has helped me. And the presets that I previously used, it had kind of a pink undertone, or was from an influencer. She's a Canadian influencer. Oh my god, I love her. She also has a podcast. Her Instagram account is called The Birds Papaya. I think it is called The Birds Papaya. I will link it down below. If you want a podcast to follow, you need to also follow her. Her name is Sarah Nicole. She is a mom of now 4. Oh my word, she's amazing. The type of inspirational people that she has had on her podcast has just made me want to have a podcast, just so that I can talk to all these like amazing people. So I love her. Her Instagram is The Birds Papaya. I will link it down below. And if you need a new podcast to follow, she's also a great one. She's just had a little girl called, I think it's called Lemmy. But I just love Sia. She has 3 kids from her first marriage, and she's now remarried, and they're just a beautiful family, and I just love her. So I was talking about presets. Okay, so I was using her preset. I still love it, but I kind of felt that some of the photos that I was taking and applying this preset came out a little bit too pink. So I then decided to buy another preset from a different influencer that I follow. It's a British influencer. Victoria is her name. She has the account In The Fro. She's also another great vlogger to follow. I am addicted with her vlogs. She's very high in fashion, but a girl can dream. I basically just want to own everything that she owns one day, maybe. I bought her, I think it was her pop preset, so that's what I'm using now. It really just kind of enhances the colors and gives it more like a natural overlay. So I hope that I just decided to mix things up because I felt that the pink was working for some photos and then not working for some. Oh, I like this one. What would make what you're doing today or right now even more enjoyable? Please follow me. Please subscribe. That would make what I'm doing right now and what I'm doing right now and what I'm doing today so much more enjoyable. If you follow me, if you like this content, if you like this vlog, if you leave a comment, oh my gosh, please do leave a comment. That would just mean the world to me. I have spoken so much. I'm now going to go and walk in the snow. It's now snowing. It is snowing. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I'm gonna go and walk on that red little bridge and just enjoy some of the snow and probably freeze a little bit. So I just came out to come explore some of the snow. I don't have any coffee with me right now because it's so cold, but I'll be going back inside soon. And oh, I just love this bridge. I'm on this beautiful little red bridge. It's so peaceful and magical. I love snow. As I said, I'm in Keystone. It was a spontaneous weekend. I'm skiing tomorrow, which is exciting. I haven't skied in about 2 weeks, so I'm excited to go back. Oh my word, it is so cold. And I'm loving the snow. Oh, I wish it snowed all the time, though probably get a little bit sad, but it's really sunny most of the days in Colorado, so I wouldn't mind this. Hey everyone, I am actually going to end the vlog today. I thought I would just do this goal review with you and share some of my time in the snow because it's just so beautiful and so magical. But I'm going to end the vlog here and hopefully you like it. Please subscribe if you are not a subscriber. As I mentioned, I'm hoping to share a weekly vlog, I think on a Monday, so hopefully Monday works for everyone. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please do follow me at Freckles and Flat Whites. I also mentioned that I have a blog, and the blog is also called Freckles and Flat Whites. It's frecklesandflatwhites.com. I actually haven't written a post in a while, so I do need to get back into that. But I'm really enjoying being on YouTube and figuring things out, figuring out how to film, how to edit, how to add music. I've actually just been watching a lot of YouTubers on how they edit, how they get more subscribers. So hopefully I can take some of their tips and tricks and apply it here. So if you like it, please do subscribe. Have a fabulous week ahead and we will chat soon. Bye for now.